We have gotten some absolutely incredible NBA 2K24 news recently. Yesterday, the new My Park trailer for current gen or old gen, however you want to call it, dropped, and some people were excited. You know, not really for me, because I'm starting on next gen. If you're starting on next gen, drop a like on the video. Next gen is the move for 2K24. I'm telling y'all. But also, Mike Wang has been more interactive than ever. He's been talking to the community, telling us what changes they made, what to expect for 2K24, different animation caps, all that type of stuff that we want to hear. And then, of course, we've got the gameplay trailer with the new Pro Play feature, and it looked beautiful. And it seems like the community is very, very optimistic and excited. And I'm going to be honest, I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm cautiously excited because until I get my hands on it, I try not to get ahead of myself. I got to feel it. You know what I mean? Pause. I gotta feel it before I trust it. I'm just going off what other people are saying right now, but I am excited. There's one thing for NBA 2K24 that is scaring the hell out of me, and it feels like nobody's talking about it. So let's get right into it. 2K announced that the rookie to legend grind is back. It's rookie to top 10 now, right? So not exactly sure what that means. A lot of people have speculated the top 10 means it's going to fluctuate, and whoever the top 10 highest reps are at that time are going to show up as top 10 and have like a top 10 icon and all that stuff. It's a dope idea. We'll see how, you know, we don't exactly know what it means, but what we do know is the long type of grind is back, right? The rookie to legend type long grind that's going to take months and months is supposedly back. But they're also keeping in seasons. Now, we've had seasons in 2K23 and 2K22, basically level 1 to level 40. It resets every like 6 weeks. There's like 9 seasons throughout the course of the year. And it's a little more casual friendly. It's a lot easier to just, you know, get to level 40 than it was to go from rookie to legend in past 2K. So they're appealing to the more hardcore players and the more casual players. That's a W. But here's what scares the hell out of me. They recently announced they're going to have season levels and different levels of the passes, of the season passes, available for purchase. If they do it like a Fortnite battle pass where it's just cosmetic rewards and offers no competitive advantage, then that's cool. Like that's a dope idea. If you want to pay for the extra stuff that comes with the Pro Pass, the Hall of Fame Pass, that's up to you. But here's what scares me. We already have a game that is very heavy on microtransactions, right? You gotta buy 2K, you gotta buy VC to make your player. Then you also have, people haven't been talking about this, you also have boosts and Gatorade boosts, and I get you don't have to buy those, but from someone who played a lot of competitive Pro-Am this year, you had to buy. If I was on the court fighting against these dudes without double Gatorade, and they had double Gatorade, I'm at a huge disadvantage. So that's another microtransaction you basically have to do, or you're at a competitive disadvantage. Now, they added in the Battle Pass, which, like I said, if it's only cosmetic rewards, that's cool. But if they do add in competitive advantage rewards into the Battle Pass and you have to buy it to get it, that's gonna it's gonna cause problems. People are going to be very, very upset. They're gonna say, I'm already spending all this money and now I gotta buy something else to be able to compete? That's gonna cause a big issue. That's gonna cause a real big issue. And what's scary as hell is 2K is such a smart business. Like Take-Two and all the games that they have, and NBA 2K falls under that umbrella. They are such a smart, well-run business in terms of making money. It would make sense for them to do it, and I wouldn't put it past them. It would make sense if they would sell probably, I don't know exactly how many more, but they would sell more battle passes if there was stuff in there that gave you an advantage over other people that couldn't afford it or that didn't want to buy it. And I hope they don't do it. But it's 2K and we know how it goes, man. They want to make money. That's their business goal. And I mean, I went down this path probably about a year ago when people were talking about VC prices. And I said, listen, as someone who makes 20 builds a year, I completely understand VC. The amount of VC you have to invest into one build is insane. But I said, they're not going to change it. They're making so much money off of it. Why would they change it? From a business perspective, they're not going to change the VC layout. They're making too much money. They're making more money year after year. They're not going to change it. A lot of people came at me and I'm like, listen, bro, like I'm just being realistic with it. And that's what I'm talking about with this battle pass. I hope it's just cosmetic rewards, because like I said, if it's just cosmetic, that's fine. You don't have to buy it. You know, if you want to buy it, you can. If you don't, that's cool. But if they start adding in like extra badges or like extra attributes, or I mean, I don't even, you know, the arm sleeves that give you like +5 3-pointer and stuff. If they start adding that stuff in, we're going down a rabbit hole, and it's gonna be a slippery slope, bro, because it could get out of control real quick. But we don't know anything yet in terms of if there's competitive advantages in there. But one thing I did notice is on the my team side, because in this battle pass it's my team and my park combined into one, there is competitive advantages on the my team side. So that is what really scares me, because if they start putting in competitive advantage stuff for the park, like I said, it's gonna get scary. It's gonna get real dangerous, right? You can see in the battle pass, they already, you know, in the little preview they showed, you can get a Giannis Ruby card. You can get the HOF Limitless Range badge for my team. I think you can like equip that to a certain player or something like that. So like they're putting in stuff that helps you be better in the my team perspective. Now, to make sure I wasn't tripping, I reached out to a couple content creators and I was like, hey, give me your opinion on the season pass, because I got my thoughts and I want to get a couple other people who are deeply invested in the 2K community. The first one was Double H. Let's see what he had to say.
So in my opinion, there is definitely some good things about the season pass, and then a lot of concerns I have for the season pass. So the one thing that I think is good is the pro pass is only $10, and it gives you up to 45k earnable VC and 44 extra rewards. And as you guys know, 35k VC is $10. So if you're one of those players that's gonna play out all those levels and get that earnable 45k VC, then it's 100% worth it if you were already gonna buy VC in the first place. But there's a couple concerns I have. One is it seems like my team is now gonna be pay to win, because we're seeing if you pay money for the pro pass, you're gonna get a Giannis Ruby card off the rip, and I'm sure there are plenty of other good cards that are gonna be coming in the future of these passes if you pay the money. So my concern is they also do this for park, because it's fine if this pro pass and this Hall of Fame pass is just giving cosmetic rewards that doesn't give you an advantage, but if they start throwing in extra badges or boosted ratings or even unlimited boosts, it could get bad. And a lot of people already think my career is pay to win in itself, and this is just making it worse. And if 2K has any kind of success with this season or Hall of Fame pass, they might take it a step further in the future and start making people buy for max badges, buy for max builds. And honestly, this game could just all turn into a complete microtransaction like center where you can literally just pay for everything.
Next, I reached out to Badge Plug. He's been covering the news more than anyone, and I said, yo, bro, just give me a quick snippet of your thoughts on the battle pass. Let's see what he had to say.
All right, so my thoughts so far on the season pass at the moment, from what we know, is I don't really care as long as there's not anything behind it that is like animations, +5 driving dunk, +5 badges, things like that behind a paywall that you cannot earn. But I do understand it's a very slippery slope, and 2K might just be testing the waters at the moment, and then next year, you know, add in animations, jump shots, +5 badges, things like that. So my advice for everybody is, if you are against this, you have to vote with your wallet. You have to. That's the only way. 2K will keep taking more and more money if you guys allow that. So really, it's up to the consumer at the end of the day, guys. But as long as there's nothing in there that's game breaking, +5 badges, things like that, I really don't care. I mean, people spend +$20, you know, when the new season comes out on clothing and things like that. It's not something that I'm standing up screaming about, oh, how could you do this? It's not something I would do, but I mean, if that's what you want to do with your money, man, do it. If it actually gives a competitive advantage, that's when it starts to upset me. So I'm not fully against it, but I'm pretty against it. You know what I'm saying? I'm more on the side of I would rather just not see it in the game.
And I reached out to one last content creator, Young Dirk. I said, give me your thoughts on the battle pass. Let's hear what he had to say.
If the pass is just cosmetics, I'm never gonna buy it. I don't care. But 2K is running a business here, and the smart business move would to give people who buy these passes a small edge. I've been seeing all these tweets like, yo, we gotta spend $100 on the game and then $100 on VC. I'm not gonna spend any more money. But psychologically, from their business perspective, if you're losing to someone with this edge, you're not gonna think about the money you spent in the past. You're gonna be like, okay, it's only $20 and now I'm on an equal playing field as the person I just lost to. Adding a small edge in these passes would be a very smart move for 2K, which is why I think there will be some type of small edge in these passes.
So myself and 3 other members who are deeply invested in the 2K community basically all have the same concerns around the battle pass. If there's competitive advantages within that battle pass for my park in the $10 or $20 season pass, we're going down a very slippery slope. I hope this video is all for nothing. I hope when we find out more about the Battle Pass, we see that it's just cosmetic rewards. And if you want to purchase it, that's great. But if you don't, you can still compete against all the other players without having to invest in another microtransaction in NBA 2K24. We've already got enough. They should not be putting in anything more that requires you to spend money to be able to compete at the highest level. Only time will tell. We'll have to wait and see. But if you missed any NBA 2K24 gameplay news, that video right there covers everything from the brand new Pro Play features to Mike Wang exclusive behind the scenes interview about what to expect in NBA 2K24. Go check it out.